everything. Grateful for the Lord's blessing. Ain't gonna stop, no way, no how. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful. Oh Lord. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Hello, beautiful Blessed Spice family. Welcome back to Freestyle Friday, where we're going to be making some delicious pigtails today. We got our pigtails. I got them from this store in Macon, and it's a new store to me, and I love it. I'm going to be shopping there for my pig feet, my pig ears, my pigtails, anything pig. I'm going to BJ's. It's absolutely amazing. But look at these pigtails. They are so big, so huge. Look at all the meat on these pigtails. Some people don't like anything to do with pigtails, pig feet, but let me tell you, you're missing out on something. It has some amazing meat on it. It is very, very, very good when you season it the way you want. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please don't forget to turn on that bell for your girl, Michelle. Turn on that bell right now. Turn that bell on. All right, Spice family, we're going to be putting together with these pigtails. We got some little potatoes, yellow potatoes. We're going to be cleaning these up. They're getting old. I've had them in here for a minute. I've been using them for hash browns. I've been using them for a baked potato. I've been using these little potatoes, but now I got to get rid of them. So I'm going to throw them in with this dish, the pigtails. I'm going to take these little heads off of them, clean them up, cut them, and we're going to get them going so we can put them in our pressure cooker with our green beans, onions, red bell peppers, salt, pepper. Stunning, delicious, what we're going to be making today. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing so much love and support to your girls channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to check out the Praying Couple cooking series. Don't forget to check out the Spice Queen TV. Do your thing, chicken wing. I am should be right now, I'm telling you, I think it's going to be 7 years, but right now it's 6 years recovery of alcohol. And if you guys get this video on September or after September, I am 7 years sober, and I'm loving my life. I truly appreciate everybody. No, this is not even going to be in September. This is going to be somewhere in August, you guys. I pre-record these videos so that I can get everything going. I'm about to have knee replacement. I'm having that on July 30th. So you guys will probably be seeing this video in August. So I done had my knee replacement. But we cut those we cut those potatoes up just like that, you guys. We're just going to clean them. Like I said, these are potatoes that I'm trying to get rid of, and I'm just trying to, get rid of them so they don't go ruined. But anyhow, we're going to get them cleaned up, put it in with our beans, and we're going to be on our merry way. So like I said, this should be coming out in August 24th or something like that, this video here. So you guys should have it on that day. And otherwise, this is right now, I'm making this video July 10th. No, July 11th, you guys. I'm making this video July 11th. So stay tuned. Stay with me, Spice family. All right, we just cleaned those off. And I've been pre-recording all my videos so that I can stay on top of things. And of course, I pre-recorded because I knew I was having surgery July 30th. I was going to be out of commission for the whole month of August. So I had to get some videos uploaded and ready to go so that you guys will still be with me on my videos, okay? My video journey and my sobriety journey. So you guys, let's get ready to get this going. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, we're getting ready to get our pigtails. I have a little bit of just cooking oil that I got out of my fried pork chop or chicken grease. That's all I did with that. And then we're going to add in our pigtails just like that, you guys. We're not going to be adding any water to this. We're going to be adding a little bit of salt and pepper, and we're going to be adding some cream of mushroom. That's what we're going to be adding to this, and some parsley flakes. That's it. That's all. We're going to cook it for 6 hours in our Drew Barrymore crock pot, and we're just going to let it just marinate all together. Remember, we're not adding no water into these pigtails, just a little bit of cooking oil, some salt, pepper, cream of mushroom, and some parsley flakes. So there goes our pepper. Going in, you guys, season to your taste. I'm not adding any other seasonings to these pigtails because I want to be able to taste all of the flavors of the cream of mushroom, the salt, the pepper, and that's it. I don't want to add anything else to change the way I want it to taste. We're going to add some of that kosher salt in there. Looks absolutely stunning and delicious. So I'm just, I just felt like my pig feet videos get more views than anything. So I'm just going to do a pigtail video. So I'm going to do a pig feet video and a pigtail video. And then I'm also going to recreate some of the videos that I have done when I first started my channel. So I want to just upgrade them. There goes that cream of mushroom. There goes that cream of mushroom right there, you guys, that cream of mushroom soup. We've added it in there, and we're going to stir all this up, and we're going to get everything married together, mix it all around. You know, you don't really have to stir it right now. You can stir it once it cooks for a little while and then stir it, but I'm stirring it right now. But that's because I want to, because I want to set my pig feet in how I want them to sit in this crock pot, how I want them to cook, okay? I want them to be all flat to the bottom so they can all get some cooking just like that. Just how I want to cook them, Spice Family. And look at that. We're going to add a little bit of parsley flakes on there and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Stay tuned, Spice Family. Stay tuned. Holla at your girl. Smooches, smooches, smooches. Okay, Spice Family, now that we got that parsley on there, we're going to go ahead and put our lid on this, and we're going to go ahead and let it cook. You guys see me put 5 hours on there. I actually put another hour after I got off the camera, because I was like, oh, this needs to be 6 hours instead of 5. So I put another hour, so it's actually 6 hours that I cooked these pigtails for, okay? Yes, they say I'm gonna put them for 5, but it's actually 6. It's actually 6 hours in my Drew Barrymore. All right, Spice Family? Yes. So there you go. 5 hours, but it's actually 6. Take note of that. Actually 6 hours in the Drew Barry crock pot on high. On high. On high, family. 6 hours in your Drew Barry. If you got a different crock pot, then it's going to be different temperatures. So do your thing, Chicken Wing. All right, back to these potatoes. We got these potatoes right here. I'm going to get ready to put them with those green beans, and we're going to put them in my pressure cooker, my big juicy pressure cooker. Well, we're going to put them in my small pressure cooker first. We're going to put them in the small, because these potatoes right here, guys, they take, to me, they take so long to cook, because I don't know what it is with the texture, but they never seem done. They never seem tender to me. So I end up having to cook these potatoes longer than usual. So I'm going to put these first in my small Instapot. I'm going to put in my small Instapot right here, and then I'm just going to let them cook for 5 hours in this slow cook Instapot, just to get them a little bit tender before I add them to the green beans. So we got a little bit of butter here. We're adding some butter, and then I'm going to add those potatoes, and then we're going to let them cook in this Instapot for 5 hours on slow cook, just to get them a little bit tender before I add them to the green beans. Because one thing about it, you know, like the russet potatoes would get so tender and mushy on you, but these, they hold good. I like them like that for what I'm trying to do, but I want them to be tender when I bite into them, especially when you have the skin on them, right? So let's let them go ahead and cook for 5 hours in the Instapot. Then we're going to put them together with the green beans to get them a little bit more tender. We didn't add any seasoning in here. I didn't add no seasoning, because I'm going to add the seasoning when I add it all together with the green beans, Spice Family. Okay, so 5 hours in the Instapot, adding the seasoning when we put it in the green beans and the bell pepper and onion. I don't think I'm going to add any meat to this green beans. I don't think I'm going to add any meat. Just going to have green beans and potatoes, and that's it. So stay freaking tuned, family. All right, you guys, here we go. We got the green beans. We got the green beans going on, and I don't know what happened to this bag, but this bag seemed like it was kind of, I don't know, maybe I got a bad bag for these ones. So I added 2 bags, and then I went in, and so we got to clean them up. This is just a regular green beans. I was going to get the organic green beans, but I just decided to just go ahead and get these ones because they're cheaper. Now you see why. You see why they're cheaper. So we got a little bit of brown ones. We got a little bit of sticks with a little bit of whatever, but what to expect. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you clean them up and you get them doctored up before you use them. So we're getting ready to snap these green beans. We're getting ready to take the tips off if we had them, but they're actually pretty good with the tips. So we're just going to go ahead and do our examination. We're going to go ahead and clean them and get these green beans snapped and cut. So you guys just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, Spice family, we're about to check our pigtails. Oh, they're cooking right along. They're looking good. We're about to stir them up. We're about to mix them up. Check them out and see what they look like. Ooh, they look so good, guys. Look at these pigtails. They're going to be so good with this little bit of cream of mushroom. We're going to have some, I don't know, I'm going to have yellow rice or white rice. I don't know which color rice or which kind of rice I want to do with these, but I'm going to see what kind of rice so we can put these pigtails on top of them with this little bit of cream of mushroom sauce. Yes, it looks amazing. It looks delicious. I think I'm going to add one more can of the cream of mushroom. I'm going to add one more can of cream of mushroom. That's what we're going to do, you guys. Just to add one more can so that it have a more thicker sauce on it. But like I said, don't add any water to this, guys. Don't add any water. We're going to add one more can of cream of mushroom. Stay freaking tuned. Okay, Spice family, looking good. Yes, I'm telling you, they came out absolutely stunning, delicious, and amazing. They were so tender. I think I'm going to stick with pigtails instead of pig feet now because pig feet got a lot more fat on them than these pigtails. The pigtails, you can enjoy more of the meat on there. It's much more enjoyable to me. And I found that out just by this dish that I made with these pig feet with the cream of mushroom soup. Absolutely delicious. So you guys, we're getting ready to cut up these vegetables. We're getting ready to cut up some red bell pepper, some onion, and stuff to put in our green beans and potatoes. We're doing our thing here on Freestyle Friday. I hope you guys are enjoying my Freestyle Friday videos, which I upload every Friday at 4 o'clock. Don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, you guys know how we do it. We're just going to cut it up any old kind of way. Today, I'm just going to cut it up in small squares just so they can look really nice in the green beans and also add some flavor. You guys know bell peppers have a sweet taste to them. You guys can eat bell peppers in salad. You can eat them raw. They're absolutely delicious and they're healthy for you. So go ahead and cut up your bell pepper how you want in your green beans. Do your thing, chicken wing. So stay tuned, you guys. We're going to cut up these bell peppers and these onions. Stay freaking tuned. Okay, Spice family, we got all that cut up just like that in squares, however you want to do your thing. And now we got our Instant Pot. Remember, we put those potatoes in there, and this has been cooking for just a little bit now. We got them looking tender. As you can see in the middle there, it's still kind of hard. And then on the outside of that potato, it's done. So we're going to go ahead and let them cook a little bit, not cook a little bit more. We're going to get ready to just let them set. And we're getting ready to combine them with our green beans. And we're getting ready to shake, rattle, and roll and put all of our vegetables vegetables in and do our thing. We're going to go ahead and take it out of this mini. This is my mini Instant Pot, and we're going to put it in the big Instant Pot. So that's why I didn't cook them together like that. And not only that, I wanted to cook the potatoes longer than the green beans, because when you cook the green beans as long as the potatoes, your green beans are going to be soggy, right? They're going to be soggy, and you don't want your green beans soggy. Mine almost became soggy, I tell you, with that pressure cooker, and we're only going to cook it for 1 hour in the pressure cooker, and they almost became too mushy. And I was like, oh my God, I was so just impressed by how fast and how good that pressure cook. I got that pressure cooker for Mother's Day, and I love it. The big Instant Pot. It was $139 at Walmart, and I got it for Mother's Day, and I love it. And this little Instant Pot right here, Instant Pot, I've had this forever. I mean, this thing has been traveling with me. It has been cooking these foods here on this channel, and it's been doing this thing. It has a dent on the side. I don't know what happened. It must have fell. I'm telling you, and I'm loving my Drew Barrymore crock pot. I usually like the crock pots with the handles that the latch on, but you know what? I've been enjoying this Instant Pot. I mean, this what do you call it? Crock pot with the Drew Barrymore. I've been enjoying it, you guys. I've been enjoying it. You guys, we're going to go ahead and add that other can. Remember, I told you I'm going to add another can. I wasn't really looking for like a gravy sauce in here. I just wanted to cook the pigtails for the flavor of the mushroom soup, right? For the cream of mushroom soup. I really wanted it just for the flavor. You guys, don't add as much oil as I did in here, but you want to add enough oil, because that's how you're going to cook the pigtails in the crock pot without any water. You want to have enough oil so that they don't stick, right? You want to have enough oil so they don't stick, but you don't want to have too much oil to where, you know, when you start adding in your cream of mushroom, it's going to be, greasy looking. But I had a little bit too much, but it's okay. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to do what I have to do. But yeah, we added in that other can. It looks delicious. And, we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing here on the Cooking with the Spice Queen, and my name is Michelle. Recovering alcoholic, 6 years. I'm loving my life, and it should be 7 years on this video. September is 7 years of sobriety. Amen to that. Okay, there goes our cut, clean, snapped, all that green beans, and now we're going to combine this all together. Now our potatoes are done after that extra 2 minutes and 14 seconds. 2 hours and 14 seconds. And look at that. Now you can see that they are almost completely done, but I want them more tender, and we're going to go ahead and combine them all together. We're going to drain this off, and we're going to put them in our bigger Instant Pot with the green beans. You guys, here we go. There goes the Big Mama Jama Instant Pot right there, the Big Mama Jama, and we're going to put everything on pressure cook when we put everything in there. And I'm just leaving the rack in, y'all. I'm leaving the rack in. That's what I'm doing. And we're going to use the water from the potatoes. That's what we're going to use in here. Remember, we did not season the potatoes. We didn't put no season on the potatoes. We just cooked them like they were. And we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and that's all we're going to add in these green beans. We don't have no meat, no bacon, no nothing, but you guys, some bacon would have been so good, but I always cook my green beans with bacon and some type of meat, and I decided today that I was just going to go ahead and cook them like this and use them as my vegetable dish, okay? So we got getting everything combined. We're going to pour those potatoes in there, just right out of that Instant Pot and right on top of there, and then we're just going to keep it moving, and we're going to turn that Instant Pot on 1 hour pressure cooker, and then we're going to be done with these green beans and potatoes. Absolutely yummy and delicious. Oh, I forgot, I did add a little bit of oil in here, you guys. I added just a little bit of oil in here, just a little bit, just so this stuff won't stick to the Instant Pot. All right, I didn't add that whole, yes, I did add that whole little cup in there. I think that's a half a cup. So I added in a half a cup of oil. That looks like my big old cup right there, but I added a half a cup of oil in here so it won't stick to my Instant Pot. And we're going to go ahead and add that potatoes and the waters that we had for that Instant Pot cooking session. So that was 5 hours for those potatoes in the Instant Pot on slow cook. 5 hours in the Instant Pot, slow cook, my mini Instant Pot. So if you have a different Instant Pot, do it how you do. But I cooked it for 5 hours, you guys, on slow cook in that mini Instant Pot. Then we're transferring it over to the big Instant Pot on high for, pressure cook for 1 hour. Okay? So, you guys, we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this. We're going to do our thing, chicken wing, keep it moving. You guys, like I said, don't forget to check out the Praying Couple Cooking Series, Monday through Friday. Don't forget to check out the Spice Queen TV, Let's Talk Tuesday. Do your thing, chicken wing, season to your taste. You guys can add any seasons you want to do. It's Freestyle Friday. Put whatever you want in your beans. There's no, do it how you do it. You can do whatever you want to do to your dish, right? You don't have to, just do what you do. Add what you want. You don't have to just add salt and pepper. Add in some Creole season. Add in some chicken flavor bully. Do what you do. Add what you want. But anyhow, I just wanted to keep it light today because I make a lot of green beans. I think I have quite a few green bean recipes on here. There goes that apple cider vinegar. You guys just do 2 capfuls of that and call it a day. It gave it so much flavor in there. Just this little bit of twist of a twang of a tang of a lang. I can't explain it to you with that little bit of salt and pepper. You guys, absolutely amazing, absolutely delicious, absolutely stunning. And we kept it moving. So you could keep that rack in or take it out, but I keep it in because I don't know if the stuff is gonna stick, but they fall through. They do what they do. They gave the rack to us for a reason. So I left it in there. I don't know what the rack is for. I guess for when you put some meat in there. Hey, I have no idea. But anyhow, let's keep it moving, Spice Queen. I truly love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing your girls so much love and support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for turning on that bell. And thank you for being you. God is truly amazing. We're truly blessed. And let's take another look at that. Oh my God, look at the pig feet. I mean, golly, I keep saying pig feet because I don't really cook pigtails. But I'm thrilled with these pigtails because they got so much meat on them. And I enjoyed the meat that was on these things. And just a little bit of bone. It was amazing. But anyhow, there we go. See, I got too much grease in here, too much oils floating on the top. But it's okay. I took a napkin and I soaked a lot of the grease out. And but it was good. It was good. So you can make some white rice with this. Now, if I made some white rice, I would definitely want most of all of this grease out of here. So make sure you just be mindful of what you put in here. I mean, you can go ahead and, just don't put a lot of oil. But look at those pig feet. And I don't know why, pigtails. I don't know why I'm using this flimsy spatula. I don't know why, but I'm going to get me a big spoon so I can show you guys how tender these are. But look at those pigtails. They look amazing. Now watch all of this meat that's on the inside of these pigtails. Look at all that meat. You guys, I'm telling you, this meat, it's like ham. It's like a ham kind of texture taste. It's so good. It's so good. I can't even explain it, but it's really good. Try these pigtails. Try this recipe. It's amazing with this cream of mushroom soup. It just added, I'm telling you, I didn't even have to add all kinds of seasoning to them. That cream of mushroom just kicked it in with that salt and pepper. OMG, our Instapot is off. Check out the green beans and potatoes. Absolutely stunning, delicious, and amazing. 1 hour on the pressure cooker. Bam! Look at that, you guys. If I would have cooked it any longer, those green beans would have been smushed. But anyhow, it looks amazing, you guys. We're going to go ahead and make this plate. We're going to make this plate which is fit for a king and a queen. Anyhow, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate each and every one. Now, you see how them green beans almost look like they was a smushy mess, but it was good. I had to add a little bit more salt to mine, but it's okay. I don't know why my taste buds is going crazy. That's why I don't measure stuff, because if I put the measurements, you guys are probably like, this is too salty for me. But anyhow, here goes the plate. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, I made that yellow rice on the side. I went on ahead and just put it on the plate, and we're going to get ready to add our pigtails. We're going to add our green beans in a bowl separately because they had a lot of juice. I didn't want them to run together, so I just put them separately in a bowl just like that. And we're going to get ready to add our 2 pigtails on here and add a little bit of that sauce, which I said I soaked up the grease off the top of that, so I can add a little bit of that sauce on the top of this. And we're doing our thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed, prosperous day. Do your thing. Keep reaching for the stars. Remember, love yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. God is truly amazing, and we are truly blessed. 7 years sober. It is absolutely amazing, and I am feeling absolutely amazing. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Smooches.